shot without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. Second, the Thunder.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
He doesn't get the second one. Kings leading now by 18. On the wing, Monk. Murray, the pass to Levine. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. And the pass to Holmgren. Kicks it to Schroeder. The 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Schroeder outside. Passes to Holmgren. Back to Schroeder. Shoots. Nice shot from the wing.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick and roll action. Very good decision maker.
Pass to Levine. Here's McCormick. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Schroeder, left side. Murray against Holmgren. For Murray. Holmgren can't hit.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
McCormick's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Wiggins. Off target with his 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Wiggins against Levine. Wiggins passes to Holmgren. Now Mitchell. Wiggins surveying the floor. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Kings leading now by 23. To the inside. Sabonis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
And Sabonis drops them both.
Domantas Sabonis may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He conducts his business quietly, but boy, is he a force.
Here's Mitchell. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
I see him.
Bean passes to McCormick. No good on the triple. Pass to Wiggins. Schroeder kicks to Wiggins. The dish to Holmgren. On the wing, Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. The deep three from Murray. And so it's the Sacramento Kings riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Sacramento?
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Kings. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland, taking on the Trailblazers. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Ellis. And it's McCormick in at the two.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Inside, it's deflected.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy. That was worth the price of admission.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Thunder shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now we're being joined by our 2K Insider. Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. McCormick's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kept alive.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Ellis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. Here's McCormick. No scoring in this one. Laravia. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Dort misses. The Kings have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. On the wing, Ellis. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Down low. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Williams passes to Dort. Hartenstein with it. Over in the corner, Williams shoots the three. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Now, Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
Ellis the pass to McCormick. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Thunder have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Ellis the pass to LaRavia. Here's McCormick. No good, his first miss after 3 makes. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And he dunks it down.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Hartenstein off with the layup. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to LaRavia. Here's McCormick. Ball is covering. McCormick's shot is off.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the you can see they're prepared to give up that shot. That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the paint, there's Sabonis. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
What you love is a big with the ability to score anywhere on the floor. Sabonis gets to work down inside.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Here's LaRavia, and it's blocked.
Excellent anticipation by Lou Dort to get his hands on that one. Gosh, this guy is relentless on that end.
Williams gets the bucket.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. First
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
For the Kings.
The free throw drops for Monk. Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Over in the corner, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Trains him from beyond the arc.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get it. Chance at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Second
Well,
team
the
foul.
tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Sacramento's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's McCormick, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Now here's Wallace. Hasn't made one yet. Banked in off the glass.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ellis kicks to Murray over Williams. Murray, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
He gets that one. 8 points here for Jalen Williams.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Back to Ellis. To the left side wing. McCormick passes to Sabonis. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Nobody near Williams. Rebound by Murray.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ellis. Pass to Williams. And here is Holmgren. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
On the wing, Levine. From downtown. Connects from three-point range. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Ellis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Dort. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren in the corner. Pulls it up. Bean with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
McCormick passes to Sabonis. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ellis. Wallace looking for an opening. Drives to the hoop. Here's Williams. That one, no good. Nice D from Levine. Sacramento's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Pass to Murray. He kicks to Ellis. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Back to Ellis. Sabonis inside. He's guarded by Williams. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Ellis. Ellis has got 6 assists here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
For Oklahoma City, Higgins is checked in for George. Mitchell comes in for Cason Wallace. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Schroeder finds Williams. Pass to Schroeder. Higgins outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots it. Sacramento grabs the miss. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
Second team foul.
The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Free throw good, Levine.
Zach LaVine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
Schroeder passes to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
On the wing, Murray. Fires the three. Here's Jovanovic, and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. The pass to Schroeder. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball.
That kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Deep 2 from Murray. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Oh, how about that play out of the pick and roll? This is why Murray gets involved in that action.
Schroeder against Monk. And it's Schroeder missing. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Kings. Takes a 3. McCormick's shot is off.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
The shot by Williams, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Murray. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The open shot, Williams, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
Outside, Levine. To the wing on the left. Here's McCormick. And so it's Sacramento ahead by... By 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today's going to be a game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
And you got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 22 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Taking a look at the Kings, Kenny, what'd you think?
The work they put in on the glass has been different. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested or from deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Dort and Williams up in the forward position. Jason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets.
And for that matchup with the Clippers, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for LaVine. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 20 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. The Thunder shooting struggles apparent, 37% from the field. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dishes it to Wallace. Holmgren with it, out guarded by Murray. Holmgren can't hit. Sacramento's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Here's McCormick, Gilgeous-Alexander covering. LaVine deciding where to go with it, just 4 to shoot. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Yeah, there's the versatility LaVine brings to your team. This guy can go on scoring runs and keep you afloat.
Now Wallace. To the middle. Here's Williams. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got 12 in the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Monk. And he makes good on the layup.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Holmgren gets the
about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's 0-1, but boy, is it working.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Wallace up on top. Monk defending. Wallace kicks to Williams. Back to Wallace. Jacks up a 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to McCormick. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And he gets it to go. He's got 15.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the triple.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
To the inside, Holmgren with the steal. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Here's Monk. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. 4th, the Kings.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first one falls. And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. And Monk drops them both. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Dort against Levine, pass to Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
What you love is a big man who understands the timing of a roll. Set the screen, get to the open spot. That is beautiful basketball.
Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Wallace against Monk. 11 feet away. Here's Hartenstein, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Hartenstein's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Outside for Murray. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams can't get it to go. Sacramento leading by 23. McCormick passes to Murray. They get it back. Sabonis, that's good. Sabonis has got 4 this quarter.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And that one falls for Williams.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. McCormick passes to McCormick. To the middle. Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Thunder have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ellis. Steps back and shoots. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Ellis the pass to McCormick. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. It's tipped. Inside. Here's Williams. Second chance effort. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Jovanovic. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Down low. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Double team on Williams. It's blocked. Here's McCormick. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. McCormick's got 8 points.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in for George. Mitchell comes in for Cason Wallace. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. The Kings also at the sub. Carter's checked in, and it's Wiggins missing. Sacramento leading by 22. Carter with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Here's McCormick. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 10.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Now here's Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Kings have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Carter looking around. Out to the right wing. Here's Laravia. To the paint. Here's Jovanovic. Wiggins with the rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
McCormick's shot is off. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Kicks to Schroeder. Wiggins outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's McCormick. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. McCormick's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Schroeder. They get it again. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Sacramento in total control. McCormick passes to McCormick. Jovanovic. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Mitchell looking it over. Puts it up from 12. And that one goes long. And the Kings shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. McCormick score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Williams kicks it over to Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot from free throw range. McCormick with the rebound. McCormick's got his 4th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Carter. Here's Jovanovic. It's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And that one, good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Laravia. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Laravia's got his second bucket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Mitchell. He can't get it to go. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Offensive rebound, McCormick. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. The Kings have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Schroeder against Carter. Schroeder passes to Holmgren. The shot's good, and the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Here's Carter. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And the defense allowing some room here on the inside in the second half, and they're taking advantage. A lot of their points coming from in the paint.
Sacramento in total control. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the pass to McCormick. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Mitchell outside. Inside. Holmgren can't hit. Here's McCormick. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the... What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Keegan Murray. Blackwell is out there with Malik Monk. And it's McCormick in at the 2. And it's Schroeder missing. Kings shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Murray, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Passes it to McCormick. Murray left side. Over Prez. Wiggins with the rebound.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
To the wing right side. Here's Schroeder. Tries again. Pass to Topic. Wiggins up top. For 3, Holmgren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Murray. To the left wing. Fires for 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
And thus far they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Schroeder against Monk. Here's McCormick. Drains the 19-footer.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Floats it up for Wiggins. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Here's Black Hole. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Schroeder up top. Monk defending. Topic. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Monk against Schroeder. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's under trailing by 21. Pass to Topic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Topic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
The offensive rebound. Holmgren in the corner. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Holmgren's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Schroeder against Monk. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Topic. Lots of room. McCormick with the rebound. McCormick's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Monk. He's guarded by Schroeder. McCormick passes to Black Hole. Back to Murray. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Kings lead by 19. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort comes in for Powell. Wallace is checked in for Topic. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Levine. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Levine's got 26.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's McCormick. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Sacramento foul. Loveable. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Back to Holmgren.
Don't get hit.
Floats it up for Holmgren. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's now 19 points for Chet Holmgren.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's McCormick. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For the Kings, McCormick.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Thunder trailing by 18. Outside, Dort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
To me, that's where the frame of Lou Dort helps, right? He's so big and strong from the guard position, he can take contact.
Lou gets Dort. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's McCormick. Out left to the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Here's LaRavia. He's guarded by Williams. And it's LaRavia missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Back to Williams. He kicks it to Wallace. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Wow, we don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Kings leading now by 14. Bean passes to McCormick. Six to shoot. Here's LaRavia. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter, and it's in there.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
Here's McCormick. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Under trailing by 12. Moving it up. And Wallace slams it in.
Up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Sabonis trying to get open.
Third personal foul.
And he makes the first. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Oklahoma City has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. The pass to Williams. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Williams gets to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein inside. Sabonis is there.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Under trailing by 14. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. Pocket 6. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. Ellis, the pass to McCormick. And a strong finish with two hands.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for your...
And the technical free throw is good.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Timeout called by the Kings. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Domantas Sabonis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. But the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in to what the Kings head coach said to his team. Now, coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Thunder trailing by 16. Outside, Dort. The feed now to Williams. The shot misses. Nice D from Sabonis. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Levine with the slam.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Thunder Girl.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Dort with the ball. Can't get it to fall. Now the Kings with it. They're on an 11-3 run. To the middle and stolen by Wallace. Down low, Williams drops in the layup for two. Williams has got 21 in the game.
It doesn't matter what position Jalen Williams happens to be playing on any given night. This guy's a force offensively.
Here's Black Hole. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got his third assist on the night. Thunder trailing by 18. Now here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Doesn't go that time. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Wallace goes in, and he banks in the layup.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Sacramento.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Domantas Sabonis.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
First personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And the first one drops.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell.
Sacramento foul. Wallace. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
First one falls for the Thunder. Wiggins is checked in for George. Mitchell comes in for Cason Wallace. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Sacramento moving it around. Here's Ellis. And just miss after miss right now. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 10.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Here's Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 9.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
A.J. Mitchell.
From deep. Can't connect. So the Kings win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.